got one person in here so far. Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. The audio is good. I'm testing out some new stuff today, guys. Please put a 1 in the chat, or a hi, or a hello, or something in the, so I know the audio is working. Do we have audio? Do we have audio? Hello, hello. Hi, Roxanne, Barbara, do we have audio? Can we hear? Do we have audio? Yes, for audio. All right, good to go. I hear you, rock and roll. We're trying out some new stuff today. Some new camera angles and things like that. Some new audio to make this clear as possible and easy as possible to make these videos. And we're going to give it a little test run today. It's going to make it a lot easier to do this stuff. I hope it works. So anyway, where did we left off? If you haven't watched the other video, you have a couple of options. You can go back to the section on our YouTube channel and check out the past live video, which is the start of this bag that we're working on, and or if not, you can watch this live and go back and check it out, because all of these will be saved on the channel under the lives tab. So I go to YouTube here. Oh, you guys know how to do it. You know where there's a little tab on there that says live videos, or there's a series of things at the bottom of the page there, right below the video. Just click on the lives tab, and it'll show the videos, because it's not going to be into the regular area. I don't know why YouTube does that, but they do, so it is what it is. But anyway, you can either watch this on the replay, or you can watch this one, whatever you want to do. That's a continuation of the bag we were making the other day, and where we left off was as I was laying out the pockets for the side of this piece. Now here's one of the sides. The bag's taken apart now, but we're gonna work on a few things today. I've got 6 pockets to lay out. And at the same time, I'm going to be testing these camera angles. So I wish I had a director. She's downstairs. But we're gonna do our best here, guys, and try to do this without a lot of disruption. That's the whole idea, is to make this a little easier for me and not so jarring and disruptive for everybody trying to watch it. There we go. We'll just go with this one for right now. Now I've got 6 pockets here to lay out. Here's the top portion, and then the bottom portion I've already cut and skived all this stuff, so we're going to be ready to sew all these up onto the bottom, and that's going to be this 2-piece kind of look. I did increase the geometry just a little bit, so it's going to come up about another 1/2 inch or inch or so, and that's going to be the look of those pockets. There's going to be 3 on the front and 3 on the back of this particular piece, and so I need to go through and skive the remainder of these. We'll put some layout marks on this thing and then start assembling this stuff. We're just going to give this thing a little sharpen real quick, a little freshen up, so it might be a little loud. Someone the other day had posted a comment and asked a question really on maintaining these things. And there's not a lot of maintenance to do on them, and I kind of go over that in another video on my channel, but while I'm here and using the machine, I thought I'd just kind of give you some general maintenance that you should do. Probably every year or so, maybe every 6 months, take these 3 screws off of here, and underneath here is a worm gear that's packed with grease. Just either put more grease in it or make sure the grease that's in there is kind of on the gears. It tends to kind of blow out onto the side and not really coat the gears as much anymore. And then right here, this camera doesn't zoom, so if you flip this little knob around right here, you'll eventually come to a hole, and you just want to put a couple drops of oil in that little hole, I don't know, every few months or so, and then just turn it back so the hole's not exposed. And that's really it. There's nothing else you really need to do on these, except keep it clean and the blade sharp. That's it. So I have this little, I don't know who makes this, I can't remember. It's a little seam guide. I think I could get them at Joann's. I have them on every one of my machines, but this thing's pretty awesome because you can use it to set your skive depth just really as a quick reference. So I put this on the 5/8 mark and then just put it from the leading edge of your presser foot to this guide right here, and man, then that's good. That's generally leaves you about a 1/2 inch skive there. So I'm going to quickly run through this, and then we'll go back to the other table and start laying this out. And stitching these pockets up. Quite a bit of work to do. Might be a little boring, but we can chat or whatever. That's kind of the idea. I'd like to do the lives rather than just pre-recorded. It's a little more fun for me, and maybe for everybody else too. Can kind of interact in the videos and answer questions live or whatever. Might not be so much for the replay folks because you can't see the comments. At least I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I don't know. But regardless, that's kind of the way we're going to do these videos now. Okay, 6 pockets quickly skived here, and I don't think we need anything else. Oh yeah, we do. We need to make some lines. We need to make some lines on these real quick. That should have been a 1/2 inch, maybe 3/8. We'll do a 3/8. Oh, sorry about that. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to post them in the comments there, and as soon as we get back into the other side of the shop here, we can I'll go through them and we'll answer them for you. Okay, we're gonna do 3/8 on that, not 1/2 inch. There we go. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but this is just a piece of aluminum flat bar, and then the dimensions on this is 1/2 inch in one direction, 3/8 in the other, so it makes it really quick to do seam allowances and whatnot. Do I want to do 1/2 inch? Yeah, let's just do 1/2 inch. It doesn't matter. And this is going to be our dimension where we're going to attach this lower piece. I need to just experimenting here a little bit, so you have to forgive me. Seems to me that I might need about 20 more of these cameras. Let's see if we can get to a couple of these comments here real quick, if there is any. You have to go back and hit the, you have to go back and look at the last video, Roxanne. This is the way we're going to be doing these, though. It's going to be quite a bit easier once the process is kind of smoothed out. So. this works because I made a mistake. I let go of that way too quick. Nope, it's unhappy. Let's get it out of here and fix it. And once this machine, once the bobbin gets a little low on this machine, it tends to get a little unhappy, but we'll just try to power through it. That, and I let these things sit for about for exactly 9 months before just firing them back up and using them. What's this one got in it? Gray. And Alright, well, cut over this guy. Otherwise I'm going to have to wind a bobbin. For this machine, I have a gray one ready to go. The belt is off, everything's all messed up. This thing. A little drink of oil. Oops. This machine here well, most definitely is kind of a construction machine. Usually keep darker threads in it. And that way when the seams are, what happened to this? And when you start putting a bunch of tension on the seams, you don't see white thread poking through. So I keep darker thread in this one, and then the one we were just on, the old console, that is that's basically my top stitcher. That's the oldest machine in the shop, and it creates the best stitch. as far as a flatbed goes anyway. So this is an older, circa 90s, I believe, as came this machine and the other lightweight console over there came out of a sail factory, a sailboat sail factory out of Seattle. I bought it from a local distributor. I bought them used. This is a 1581, or excuse me, 1508. So this machine would be similar to, basically almost the same as a 1541, from about here down. Now the throat's a little deeper and down. This is a top load bobbin, so this is would be what they call a vertical hook. Supposedly supposed to be a stronger machine. I don't know about that, but it's what was available, so that's what we bought. And these of course are made in Japan, these machines. These Jukis, they just, you can't beat these machines. They're just so nice to sew on. And I'm just going to fold the seam allowance over instead of trying to butterfly it open. I'm not too worried about it, but this will wind up, this thickness, this total overall thickness will wind up in the seam allowance on the bag. That is a little concerning, only on the two edges. Otherwise, in the center, it'll be beneath the straps. I don't really care about that, but so I'm gonna we'll fold the seam allowances down on the back, and then we'll tack it down and put a nice top stitch right here, and we'll do that on the other machine that we're just on, since it already has white in it. See, this one here got a little crazy for some reason. I don't know what happened here. Nothing a hammer can't fix. And we have a zipper foot on this machine, just keeping the upper foot basically on that line there, and that's my reference point. So I always keep a zipper foot on. Most of the machines have zipper feet on them, or a narrow foot anyway. Get a bobbin wound for this because, come on, stay up there. So these are using Diamond Point 135X 16s, I believe. Yeah, 135X16 needle system, and it's a 92 bonded nylon, an E&E brand. That's all I use. You get these by the spool from thethreadexchange.com. Jeez, I've just been out of this for so long, I can't never remember. A&E, the bonded nylon is we use this exclusively. It's just 92 for construction and top stitching. And most of our materials are in the 4.5 ounce range, and I just feel like that's the best combo for me. Other people will use a lot of Tech 70 and stuff like that, but the downside of using the 92 is color choice. You don't have the color choice like you do in the 69 or whatever people want to call it, 70, Tech 70. You can use, that's like the industry standard for I guess just about for everything. I mean, 45 and 70, I want to say. But yeah, I need, so how are we going to wind the old bobbin here? Let's see. What we're going to do is we're going to use the Juki. We'll just use this one. I'm just going to use this machine. Because so we're just going to put the bobbin in this machine, and then since it's already has white up here on the stand, we'll just use this machine to thread this bobbin. The other machine doesn't have a side mounted winder. And quite honestly, I don't really want to overrun that thing, but this thing needs to be oiled, so we'll go ahead and I've unthreaded the top here, and then we'll lift the foot, and even goes as far as to take the bobbin out of this one. And we'll just wind this guy right here. Make sure you keep an eye on this thread here. this thing because, like I said, this machine hasn't ran in 9 months. And the way these are oiled, the way these machines are oiled is by consequence of vibration. So there's a fairly intricate or extensive wicking system that goes throughout this thing. There's a big felt pad on the top of here. And so, need some on this needle bar here, and we'll go to town. And by consequence of vibration, that's how the machine is oiled. Unlike one of our other machine over there, a couple of our other machines actually have a pump that pumps oil from the sump pump in the bottom of the machine. This machine's way happier when you run it with a full or close to full bobbin. So I never really ever run it all the way out because it just does not like to sew that well. This one can be a little cantankerous. This is a 255 Conso 255 RB-2. It has Conso badging on it, but it was manufactured by Seiko. Most of you that have been around here a while, you know that I am a Seiko fan. We have 2 Seikos, actually 3 Seikos. 3 Seikos? 4 Seikos. 4. Well, the 2 Consos, but they're made by Seiko. So there's 4 Seikos, a Juki, and then I don't know what the brand that is. That's actually a Conso as well, but it's made by somebody else, some other Japanese company. We have a double needle sitting over there that's been tore apart for way over a year. I've never been able to get it to run right. And one of these days I'm going to bring it down to the mechanics that are about an hour and a half south of me and see if they can figure it out. Hopefully they can, because I'd like to have it for stuff like this, for doing French seams and stuff, so the stitches are perfectly aligned. I wish it was a 1/2 inch spread, but it's 3/8 on that machine, but it's okay. I knew there had to have been something wrong with it when I got it that cheap, but it's okay. It had been stored for years in a storage unit. It has a little surface rust and stuff on it. Wasn't too concerned about that, but the rodents had been inside the machine, and wow, it was nasty. It stunk to high heaven, and they actually ate the timing belt. Like, they literally chewed the teeth off of the composite timing belt in the thing. Not to a point where it threw the machine at a time, but I had to get a new belt. So I put that on, and it didn't make any. I figured that was the smoking gun. I'm like, aha! It was my aha moment when I found that, but no, it's still sews the same. It has this weird. It has a weird. Yeah, I don't know if it's a timing issue or what the problem is with it, but it skips. It doesn't skip stitches, but it doesn't complete the stitch. And I've never been able to figure it out, which is really frustrating. So I just kind of don't work on it anymore. Now, if you run really thick material in it, it'll work fine. but I mean, we do work on thick material, but not as thick as I run it to get it to behave. I think this is the last one. We're going to move on to some other tedious task here. See, the replay people can just fast forward to this stuff. You get bored, you don't want to watch it. Now, for me, I got to hammer this down. For whatever reason, this is pooching up right here. I don't like it, so I'm going to hammer it. We're just going to take the camera. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I am going to do it. Hopefully you can see that. Now you see how this sits real nice and flat, and for whatever reason, no idea why. Oh, I know why, because the skive's not very deep right there. The skive went a little wonky. That's okay, we're just gonna take my hammer and that's okay, we'll just go with that. Okie dokie. Is it Joni? Hi, Olivia. It's a 1508, actually, very similar to the 1541, or yeah, 1541. So I've got 6 pockets here to do. I've been about halfway there on these pockets. On these, this is going to be a 3-inch box on the bottom, and I've created a line here, 3/8 seam allowance here. And then when we're done, I'm probably going to fold them all over, so that might be even a little more boring. But what I want to do on this one, I want to experiment by adding a little what I would call a bend relief right in the corner there. I'm going to punch a little circle right in the corner. And I want to see if it allows the material to kind of dive off there without getting all bunched up. So let me go create those circles real quick and see what happens. I'll just do this one and I'll sew it up and see what it does. I'm not sure it'll do anything, but I've been struggling with this, and now in the sheet metal world, that's exactly how we do that kind of stuff when you're creating corners like that, but it just allows the material for somewhere for the material to go. So let's give it a try and see what happens. Run over to the machine and stitch it up and see what it does. Leanne Spencer, hey Garth, watching you, listening to you in watching me and listening to Yellowstone. That's awesome. I never really got into Yellowstone. I mean, I don't know. I know why. I think it's because the opening scene, didn't they like shoot a horse or something? And that was the end of it for Shelby. She's like, nope, we're not watching this. When will your website go live again? Ooh, it's not. I don't know. What do you need on? Do you want to buy something, or did you need something? I can't remember if you needed something. I mean, all we have is some bags and. Hey, let's run over here and I'm loving these. I want more of these cameras, Shelby. This is just makes this way easier. Hello? Turn the machine on, that might help. Tension's a little wonky on this thing. I wonder why. Oh, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Let's go to. Well, this is one thing that these Seikos are kind of famous for. You see that thread right there? Wrapped around that nut. You can always tell when something's wrong because the noise of the machine that you're used to, the machine making, it changes. And what happens is, especially since this thread has been sitting in this machine forever, you see the thread has a natural, coil to it since it's been on a spool, obviously. So it has a memory, and once it starts going through the machine, what happens is when the take-up lever brings that up there, it has a tendency to kind of sometimes come around this nut. I think this is a design flaw right here. So what I got was one of my viewers, I can't remember, it was a long time ago, had suggested I just take a clip and set it on there like that, and that way the thread would have a difficult time coming around that nut. Now this doesn't happen very often, but when the bobbin starts to get low, it has a greater tendency to do that. Or if I take and like freewheel the bobbin a little bit for whatever reason, or I freewheel the top without, you know, just kind of I don't know, without kind of manually doing it, you know, I just kind of freewheel the top, it has a tendency to kind of spring back and come around that nut. And that creates a lot of tension problems too. So if you look, like this side looks, the stitch looks nice, but if you look at this side, you see that straight line there? That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to run another stitch on there. I wonder if I could just do this on the flatbed. I bet I could. But anyway, there you go. If your machine ever starts making weird noises, you kind of got to pay attention to stuff like that. There you go. There you go. Garth's tip of the day. Let's just see. I'm watching Yellowstone while looking at this video. And thank you, because I learned something. I haven't made a bag in a while. Oh, cool, Lois. You're watching Yellowstone too? What's up with Yellowstone? Are you and Leanne watching Yellowstone together, or is it new today or something? I'm confused. Let's see. Hi, Dorita. We're back at it. We're back in the old saddle. Let's just use the flatbed, shall we? It's got a new bobbin in it. New bobbin. Well, it was until I took it apart to wind the other one. No big deal. I think my glasses up here. I really need them. Uh-oh. Pretty sure I don't have my glasses up here. This will be interesting. Okay. I'm just going to do it this way because why not? This goes from left to right. Now let's see if I can get this, I can basically see double, see if I can just throw it. Oh, I got lucky, I got lucky. through in the... Oh, there's my glasses. Right when I don't need them. Oh, Cindy. I'm going to make Leanna moderator. Dorita. Let's see. That was me that told you that, to put a clip on it. It happened with my Adler 67. So nice to see you, Cindy. I appreciate that tip. I still use it. Not as often as I need to, though. Can you show the finished product again? I missed the beginning. I don't have a finished product. We're building this on the fly. Now, with that said, there is a piece that I'm gleaning this information from. Let me see if I can find it, a picture of it. And if I can, I'll put it up on the screen. Hang on. Let's see. And graphics. Let's see. No. This is so fun. This software is fun. Doop. Okay, not enough messing around. Let's see. With this bit here. Let's see. Graphics. Let's see. How can I find this? Edit. Select image. Okay, here we go. No, I can't do that. We're going to do this one, full screen overlay, edit. We're going to do, no, I don't want that either. How can I just add a picture? Graphics, background image, I don't know. Here we go. Oh, it's so big though. Let's see. Done. Here we go. It kind of looks like this. I know it's hard to see, but I'll edit the picture and I'll let you kind of scroll down. So let me edit this picture. Edit. This. There we go. Done. There we go. Those are the pockets that I'm working on right now. These 3 pockets in the front, there's 3 pockets in the back. I've already built the side pockets, but I don't have the bag constructed, so you can't really see exactly what's going on. If that makes sense, I hope. So you can see, so I've constructed most of them. So we're working on those 6 pockets right now. And the front and the back's done. The side gussets are done. The pockets for the side is done. So essentially what I need to do is build the pockets, construct the straps, and then attach everything to the front panel. And I'll show you what I'm doing with the bottom, but I haven't decided yet what's... that wasn't a good sound. Hopefully I'm still alive here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. There we go. Something just turned off. I don't know what it was. Oh boy. All right, let's go back to work here. It's a, is there a reason why you're building one instead of buying one? Funny story, actually, is I bought one. I do have one. And I wanted a bag to make. I want to make it out of leather. I don't want to, basically what I'm going to use this for is, I'm going to put all my supplies and stuff like that in it. And I'm going to be driving locally, so I'm going to put all my stuff on the inside of this thing. And that way I can tote it back and forth from truck to truck, or if I leave for the day or whatever the case may be, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be slip seating or have a permanently assigned rig. So that way I can keep all my stuff in it. And I'm not sure what happened to YouTube, but did it die? I think it died. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, my bad. Sorry guys, I'm panicking for nothing. All right, let's go back to what we were. So yeah, there you go. That's the. I'm a bag maker. I don't want to carry around anybody else's stuff. I'm gonna carry a bag, and it's gonna be my bag. I get that completely. It's fun to make what you can buy. It's usually lots better and cheaper. Yeah, it's Hi Shelb. Are you gonna come up here and be the director? Or are you okay? I can't tell you much about the multicam setup striker because I don't know much about it. Dorito, that's no, let's see, is Shelby? Oh, Shelby's. Let's go find the one with the hole in it. The hole's in the corner. Okay, here it is right here. So we'll set this one aside, and that'll be the one that I test to see if there's any difference. Honestly, I don't know if there's a difference, but I'm just speculating and trying things. Now, if I could find my scissors, that'd be awesome. Where'd they go? Ah, boy. Shelby, if I could get a couple more of these for Christmas, yeah, that'd be great. They're buying the tall machine. It's an OBS setup, Striker. I'm soon going to be using StreamYard. I'm going to try out StreamYard. The Tom Machine, yeah, that's Jose Canseco. Yeah, they were there. Of course they were there. Shelby has a perfectly photographic memory too, and trust me, I ask her all the time where my stuff is, and she knows exactly where it is. Oh, it's over here and this and that and this and that. Yeah, this bag is definitely not cheaper to make, that's for sure, but that's kind of what we would call sunk costs in this one, because I already had all the material. It's been sitting around for, you know, almost a year. So, and I needed something to do. And here's the deal, if the bag doesn't turn out, I still have that one to carry around and use. This is the ultimate man bag here, man, I'm telling you. I might not even need it, I don't know, but I'm assuming I'm going to need it. I wonder the same thing. It's gonna be heavy. And you know what, I want to make it heavier too, because I'm a little concerned about the base, so yeah, we're gonna be putting more material on it. It'll probably weigh 20 pounds. No, I don't know. It's not gonna be light, that's for sure. Even some of the other bags we make are pretty hefty. They're pretty heavy. And this one is big. The dimensions on it are 14 by 12 by 5, I think, something like that. Who's this striker character anyway? Wants to know about my website and wants to know about my cameras and blah blah blah. I don't know who you are, man. It's about 5 inches wide. So this is the one, I should have made those things a lot bigger, Dorita. This is the one with the little bend reliefs in there. Yeah, doesn't make any difference. It should have been a lot bigger. As you can see where the radius is way up there. Right here. Nice job, Garth. Yeah, there we go. Is it starting to look like that bag? I mean, if I was really fancy, I'd put lining in here and the whole nine, but yeah, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. I could tack this down. I could, you know, fold these down and bond them down, but I don't even want to do that. So we're not going to do it. Which bag, Barb? Do you... Ouch, 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 ouch. Those would look cool top stitched down. You mean right here? We're definitely gonna do that. I am just, I forgot to mark them actually. And we'll mark them and glue them real quick and do that. Times 6. I know this is probably pretty boring, but yeah, that's what it is, man. The replay people can just fast forward through all this. You guys have to suffer through it if you want to watch it. Oh, right here? Oh, that's doable. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's try one, shall we? She's talking about top stitching right here. I can probably do that. I don't know if my machine's gonna like it, but I can try. We can try. Oh, butterfly it open and then top stitch it? No. I don't want to do that. Can I just put one stitch on it? I'm far too lazy for that. You could probably top stitch it. Yeah, I mean, it's easier said than done because there's a lot of business going on down there in that corner. It doesn't exactly like to lay open like, you know, a piece of fabric would. You could top stitch it to the top, or I can just leave it alone, which is what I'm going to do. I could glue them down. That's what I did in the first set. I just glued them down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where's 6? Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Yeah, well. Okay. Oh, now we need to mark the top here and glue this thing down. So yay, that's fun. I need some glue. I need some glue, some glue. part of the bag. Okay, let's go in there. I'll show you. This is the main, here's the side pocket here with the side gusset. So this is a gusset, this is the main color of the bag. This is light brown. Here's the main piece. So it's going to be about this big. And then on the bottom, as a doubler and to hide the straps, I'm going to use this piece. So the straps will come up here. Of course, the pockets are going to lay, you know, on the side. And then these pockets are going to lay in here. And then hopefully, or actually this way, and hopefully everything will work out with the straps covering the sides and all that jazz. But this is a 5-ounce Essex. It's pretty soft. So it'll be interesting to see once this thing is done if it's a floppy mess. I may need to put a liner in it. Now the original bag is made out of a textile and it has a lot of stability, but they put piping around all the outside perimeter. But on this one, I think once we get it together, it's going to be pretty stiff. And on the top edge, we'll put a binding on it. Might even bind the inside, I don't know. But once I start adding all this leather together, what I'm worried about is being able to turn it, to be honest with you. So that's my biggest concern. Yeah, canvas lining, that might be an option. I do have some canvas, kind of a brown color stuff. We made this dog kennel. This dog kennel cover out of it. It's kind of almost like Kevlar. It's really tough stuff. I don't know what it's called. It has a particular brand name. I can't remember. Where do we get that stuff? Do we get that stuff from Sailrite or something? I don't know. There's some kind of waterproof canvas type stuff, but so if it doesn't have enough stability, we can add stability once the bag is turned. But my biggest concern is adding too much to begin with and then not being able to turn the bloody thing. You know, there's a lot going on here. So it might be perfect once all the pockets and stuff are added, because the outside, the main on the end gusset has that material is going into the seam allowance, and then your bag or your pocket in the front, that material is going into the seam allowance. So it should be pretty stout, overly stout. That's really what I'm worried about. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Honey glue. Killing one brain cell at a time. This is just nothing more than contact cement. Really, that's all it is. This stuff is very high, has a very high oil content, and glue does not stick to it that well at all, period. A lot of people say, why don't you use water-based glue? Well, because it doesn't work. That's why. That's the short story. We get a lot of crap. Oh, you guys are gonna hurt yourself with that stuff. You fry your brain cells and this and that. Well, yeah, more for early water, but we appreciate your concern. If it didn't, you know, it'd be great if it didn't stink, but you know, it is what it is. Solvent-based glue. As soon as we're done with it, we'll put the lid on it, and that's the end of that. No problema. Cordura. Yes, that's what it is. Cordura. Hey, Christine, go over to, let me scroll back here a little bit. Yeah, the kennel cover, exactly. Yeah, that you remember that one. It's going to be sturdy. That's, yep, it is. Could you add a drop-in lining to add some stiffener that way? Yeah, absolutely. If it needs to be a little, have a little more stability, we'll add a little more structure with a liner, with stabilizer on the liner. Will you be posting your lives after you're done? I don't see yesterday's. Christine, go to my YouTube channel, and if you click, there's a series of horizontal options. One says videos, one says community, and the other one says lives or something. YouTube puts all these videos in the lives section. I don't know why you don't have an option to move them, but that's where they're going to be located. The pre-recorded stuff would just be under videos. These are under lives, or live videos, or I don't know what they call it. Shelby, are you still on here? If you could verify that workflow on the channel. Oh yeah, I'm glad you got one in the end, because there will be no more. So these are not one of a kind, but very limited, very, very limited edition. We may bring them back someday if we have enough people that want them. They were really expensive. That's the biggest problem with them. And I don't want to make them cheaper. The suckers are heavy, and they do a lot of the work for you. Okay, good. Yeah. So it's fun to do these lives because I can have people, you know, interact with us on the videos, and then later, you know, if you miss it or you want to watch something again, you can go back and watch the replay, because we will be saving them. And I think you can even look at the chat as it goes up, so it makes sense if we have conversations or something, but I don't know. I might be wrong about that. Get a different, slightly different angle on that. Missed one. I know you guys wanted to watch me do one more of these. You just couldn't wait to watch. Oh. Yeah, this machine does she'll get away from you. She'll get away from you if you let it. Come on, stupid thing. I know you're mad at me, but come on. Stay up there. Be good, or I'm going to trade you in. Trade you in for a new Seiko. you think about that? I'm just scrolling back reading these comments. Trade yen, yeah, right. Trade that old battle axe in. You don't think I'll trade it in, Shob? Okay, let's see if I can set this thing up somewhere. I can see what's going on. All right, so here's the bag, and I still need to have, I'm gonna fold this over and glue this down. I could make this out of black. I haven't decided yet, but this is kind of my Franken bag. So the way this needs to work is I need to be able to put this seam here underneath this, and this will get hidden by the straps, sewn under the straps, and on the end, on the end it'll die into the seam allowance and get covered by both the seam allowances will come together here. So that'll work. So it'll be pocket, strap, pocket, strap, pocket. Easier said than done. It's just, I might have bitten off more I can chew here. But, so anyway, we have to, this was going to be the bottom piece that hides the bottom portion of the, or have somewhere for this to live. So we need to attach it, and then this will get top stitched on down on here. So I've got a lot going on. I need to build the straps. We're going to attach the pockets. This will probably get attached last because it needs to be top stitched down, and then yeah, we can start building the bag. But basically, I can quickly show you how this, what, for size reference, what it's going to look like. And then probably cut this one loose. Call this one done, this video done for the day. Thought about just leaving all the front pockets off of it and making something really simple, but nah, that's no fun. It's not obnoxiously large. It's about 5 inches wide, about 12 inches high, about 14 inches wide. So it's, yeah, it's gonna be a good size. I'll run these run the straps about, I don't know, I think they're about 6 inches or so apart, and then it'll have like a 6-7 inch drop on there. And I haven't figured out how I want to make the handles. If I'll put a piece of hardware on here and just use a regular old style handle or a rolled handle or what, but we'll see. I got some time. But yeah, anyway, so that's kind of where we're at here. We're running low on battery power. Yeah, what's for dinner? What are we having for dinner? Fair weather rider, yeah, to say the least. Pretty sure the bike hasn't left the garage. It might have left the garage once or twice this year. Hello, Kira. Oh, good. What's for dinner? Had Jack and cream of yesterday. I had potato chips. Cream of yesterday. Yeah. I could do outside seams, but then I couldn't put the pockets on the ends. That was my conundrum. Actually, I wanted to construct it. I'll show you my sample. This is the way I was going to do it. I was going to insert this from the end and then just stitch it on. But it's too narrow and too deep even for my post, since the leather's too stiff. If this was like really soft, I could do it, but this is a good, if it was about that high, I would do other bags like this. It's just too tall. So Thought about doing it on the outside and putting some binding on it. I think that would look really cool, but I'm gonna turn this one. You're hoping I was gonna make something? Oh man. Doesn't your call your folks? Let's tell them to come pick us up. Cream of yesterday sounds scary. There's your bag. Oh, this is your bag? This one? She done. I mean, it's basically, it's not a lot of work left, just the liner. We have the mock-up liner here. Problem is that these are already lined, and guess what? We don't have any more of that fabric. Ultra custom Loki, man. Ultra custom. Can I make one wider? Yes, I can, but I'm not going to do it now because I'm all out of leather. This is a Franken bag. It's made out of like 4 different tannages already. No, Barb, she's talking crap to me like she's not going to buy off on me trading in the 255. She doesn't believe I'll do it. Or she won't buy off on it, one of the two or both. She's not 18 pounds, by the way. She's on a weight loss program and is maybe 15 pounds. I can hear her giggling downstairs. That'll be the bag you get 20 orders for. I don't care. Order 20 of them. I love making this one. This is just custom because it has pockets on either side, but we already have all the pattern worked out. These are awesome to make. Let's go. 20 of them. We usually make them just simple. Like this. This is the best fitting liner in the industry, I guarantee it. Yeah, this is the way they're normally made. That one's just special because it has a pocket in the... Anyway. Leanne, you want to order 20 of these? We can do it. 60 pockets. Which one is... It doesn't have 60 pockets. It'll have 4 pockets. Read already. What am I reading? It's for sale, Kira. Just hit up Shelby and she'll sell it to you. Make you a good deal on it. Plus or minus close enough. I can't keep up. Oh, my bag. It does have 60 pockets. It has 6, 8, 12 pockets. You'll have 12. That's a far cry from 60, man. 40-11 pockets. 40 minus 11 pockets. Oh, the one I'm getting. Oh, I see. I am slow. Let me make one first, and then I don't think I can even afford to make it myself, let alone make it for anybody else. Affordable enough to buy. Now here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of hours into this one. That's okay, man. It's good for the old YouTube. I know I need to double up on my meds. I'm talking to all you guys. I'm gonna need more meds. Let's gang up on Garth Day. I was trying to see if I knew this person, but I don't. At least I don't think. Yeah, the sass is strong with you. That's for sure. Yeah, no kidding. The good thing is I can't hear you guys talk. Anyway, low on the old power here, low on the old battery, so I'm going to call this one good. Obviously, you guys are all subscribed to my YouTube channel. But if y'all would, just leave a little thumbs up on the thumbs up or thumbs down on the video if you like this crap. And be sure to hit the bell icon so you know when I come on next time. And share it with all your pals so they can come back and gang up on me some more. Sound good? Okay, great. Now I have to go make my queen something to eat. I bid you good day.